Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monterrey, Mexico. This is the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers, and it's the game between Mexico and Panama. Well, you know what, folks? It's an emotional final 2 hours that we're going to have here. This is the last qualifier of the World Cup qualifiers. They have been just a tremendous success around the world. And some great games. As you can see, these results here. Look at that. USA just won 84-83 at the buzzer against Argentina, getting a Reggie Hearn buzzer beater. Puerto Rico right now trying to hold on against Uruguay to win that do-or-die game and get to the World Cup. And also, we've got this game coming up now between two teams that don't have a chance to get to the World Cup. They've already been eliminated, but nevertheless, the national teams, when they play, as we just saw the USA winning, I mean, it is just unbridled passion. Watching those celebrations after that game was something to behold. Now, we've seen some good times for both of these teams, Mexico and Panama. And I suppose really for Mexico, you'd have to say the high point for them was when they played in Mexico City and they beat the USA 78-70. That showed the type of potential that they have as a team. They came out and played terrific basketball. But unfortunately for them, you know, they've been dogged by a little bit of inconsistency, because the next time out, just a few days later, they traveled to San Juan and lost to Puerto Rico 84-79. And following that, they had a tough loss at home to Argentina, in Mexico by 4, and then they lost by 3 at Uruguay. So sadly, we won't see Mexico at the World Cup as we did in 2014, where they really were fun to watch. But they've been a big part of this, and I think they're going to be able to draw from a lot of the positives from that experience. We haven't seen Panama at a FIBA Basketball World Cup since 2006. Remember, they played in Japan after having that great FIBA Americas championship run in 2005 when Nolan Richardson was their coach. These two teams have actually already played once in the qualifiers, and that game was won by Panama in Panama City at the Roberto Duran Arena, the Arena Roberto Duran. Hands of stone, no mas. So anyway, we are going to have the playing of the national anthems for both Panama and Mexico.
Y a continuación, el himno de México.
Always a tremendous moment in international basketball when they play the national anthems, and just kind of reinforces what this is all about. It's all about national pride. It's about coming out and putting the jersey on, playing for your country. Referees today, Andrea Silva from Brazil, Norvel Alfonso Young, and Jose Melgarejo. So we are just minutes away from the start of this game, and the rosters for Panama: Gary Forbes, Luzcando Grant, Gaskins, Daniel King, Ayarza Hicks, Munoz, Rivas, Jamaal Levy, C.J. Rodriguez, and the coach is Jose Gomez. And the Panama starting five will be Gary Forbes, Trevor Gaskins, Daniel King, Michael Hicks, and Jamaal Levy. And for Mexico, it'll be Cole Meyer, Jose Estrada, Jesus Gonzalez, Victor Alvarez, Erwin Alvalos, Jonathan Machado, Fernando Benitez, Joaquin Villanueva. And their starting five will be Alvarez, Machado, Benitez, Jose Zesate, and Lucas Martínez. They've also got Jorge Camacho in their team. And Jose Gomez is the coach of Panama. And for Mexico now, it's Ivan Deniz. So we are very close to starting. And I should say also from the referee standpoint, I mentioned Andrea Silva from Brazil, Jose Melgarejo is from Colombia, and Norvel Alfonso Young is from the British Virgin Islands. Well, it's been really exciting, and Mexico has certainly had exciting times in basketball the past several years. And they've had some exciting times in these qualifiers as well. And they've also had a lot of fans that have come out and supported them. Not as many tonight, I don't think, as in some of their previous games, but nevertheless, there's a lot of passion for basketball in this country. And the hope is that if you're in Mexico, that it's still moving in the right direction. Just because you don't make the World Cup doesn't mean the basketball isn't strong. And they want to go out on a winning note and leave a favorable impression tonight with their fans and get ready for the qualifiers for the AmeriCup. The same for Panama, as they want to come out and leave a lasting good impression. So Puerto Rico have beaten Uruguay 65-61, so they have qualified for the World Cup, and Uruguay have missed out. It was a great chance for Uruguay. It looked like they were going to do it coming into this window possibly, but lost both of their games. And the Boricuas, somehow, some way, have found their way in. The Dominican Republic also have booked their place. So from the Americas, it'll be USA, Argentina, Puerto Rico, and out of Group E, and out of Group F, Canada, Venezuela, Brazil, and the Dominican Republic playing at the World Cup. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monterrey. This is the FIBA Basketball World Cup Americas qualifier, and it's the last World Cup qualifier actually for the World Cup anywhere in the world. It's being played here in Monterrey, and Mexico and Panama looking to put on a show here. Want to go out on a winning note. And Mexico with the opening tip. They get it, and they're going to pass it back out to the perimeter. Huge opportunity here. You see the long three-pointer is good. So Lucas Martínez with the first three, but Gaskins answers with his first three for Panama. Machado hands it off. Now Benitez gets it over to Martínez again. Sate, no, Martínez is going to put up another one. Drive, left-handed shot, and a foul has been called on Benitez. All these fans coming in here, they want to, you know what? Their team doesn't have a chance to get to the World Cup, yet their national team is playing. So they want to come out and watch them, and this game really illustrates what the World Cup qualifiers are all about. The new system of competition designed to bring the national teams back to the fans so they can watch them play meaningful games. And it does not matter who is in that jersey. They will come out and watch. And both free throws good for Panama, who now lead 5-3. So Desate feeds it. Good! A three-pointer. Levy gets it over to the corner, and then another three-pointer. Hicks. The veteran. Alvarez puts up a three. And now Levy. Boy, I'll tell you, Michael Hicks, 42 years of age, and still getting it done. I mean, that is called taking care of yourself. I wonder if he ever gets excused for any of the wind sprints. Did they let him off? Zasate gets it in, and banking it in is Benitez. Shooting it right at the line was Panama's number 7, Daniel King. Martínez passes it back out to the perimeter. Nice passing by Mexico. Doesn't lead to a basket that time. Forbes misses with his first attempt. Zasate with the rebound. Now Martínez. Jump shot is good from Jonathan Machado. Gary Forbes. Over to Levy. Bounce pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Cole Meyer checks into the game for Mexico. There's number 1. Another 3. Battle for the board. And Machado misses from deep. Now Gaskins has it. Hicks. Look at him, all 42 years old. That time he got swatted. Good job by Zesati, rather. Colmeyer, born in San Diego. Went to Point Loma High School in San Diego. Played for Puget Sound. Played college basketball at Puget Sound in NCAA Division III. Here he is. Got some good numbers there. Now, Martínez puts it up from deep. Oh, he banks it in. What time is it? Is the bank still open? I guess it is. Forbes. Daniel King. And Hicks fouled by Zesati. Shot off the back of the iron, and Machado gets the rebound. And oh, what a drive and a finish by Zesati. And Panama want to have a talk. So timeout on the floor. Mexico with a good start here in front of the home crowd.
Está Col, está Luke, está Charlie aquí está Fernando.
Situación de mano a mano, tratemos de romperlo arriba y pendiente de los valores. En ofensiva, no incitamos a recibir tan arriba, ok, no pasen, nos vamos por la trasera, hombre en la esquina. Vámonos a una situación de cross, pero hay que tener tiempo para ir.
Va a pinchar a Charlie Aliu, primera opción, si no hay nada, a la esquina y sigue jugando. ¿Okay? A la esquina y sigue jugando. Cuando recibe Charlie aguanta, cuando Charlie le da luz, está yendo al poste alto y ahí acaba. ¿Okay? Vamos arriba. Defensa.
So coming out of the timeout, it'll be Panama possession. Gaskins, guarded by Colmeyer. Shot clock winding down, and he goes off 1 foot. Gosh. Colmeyer's like, are you kidding me? It's like a shot in the back garden, the backyard. A foul called, much to the dislike of Gaskins. Desati misses, but the rebound now almost going the other way. Desati gets it to Benitez. He goes up and powers his way up for 2. Benitez called for a foul down low. Beating the shot clock, but missing the shot and didn't hit the rim. So it's going to go the other way. Pablo Rivas, meanwhile, in the game, number 20. Also, Eugenio Luscando in the game for Panama, number 1. Eugenio, excuse me. So Levy now has 2 fouls after that decision. Joaquin Villanueva in the game now for Mexico, number 14. That was him setting the pick. Oh, they read it. It's telegraphed. Levy picks it off. Luscando then gives it back to Gaskins. A yard's up. Looked like that shot was blocked. Mexico work it around. Shot clock winding down now. Machado has it. Decides to take it all the way. Oh, good play by Panama coming from behind Gaskins to take that ball away and prevent the putback. Luscando. Passes to the corner. Now Rivas. Jose Mariarza, number 10 for Panama. Oh, Desati going behind his back. Then trying to do too much. Turns it over, and Gaskins in the open floor. And Levy finishes. With Villanueva's shot clock about to expire, he gets inside, scores with the left hand. Rivas launches one, but a foul has been called before the shot, and it's off the ball. Rivas puts it up, and it should be Mexico with the last shot of the half, or the quarter. Jump shot. Oh, it got the backboard, and it rimmed out. And that's how the first quarter finishes. Mexico lead it 19-12. It was Estrada with the miss. So the early numbers, Mexico 5 of 8 inside the arc, 3 of 8 beyond. They're doing a good job there, and on top of Panama, who still hanging around, but facing a first quarter deficit here in Monterrey. Here's some of the highlights. Second quarter action underway here. Panama with possession. Attacking the basket on the right of your screen. CJ Rodriguez in the game, number 55 for Panama, along with Pablo Rivas, Eugenio Luzcando, Daniel King, and Michael Hicks. And for Mexico, it's Erwin Avalos, Jorge Camacho, Jose Estrada, Colmeyer, and Joaquin Villanueva. Villanueva with a little jump hook. Hicks got it in. He's looking for a foul. Wasn't going to get that. Estrada. Oh, was that a Euro step I saw there with Estrada? And now an offensive foul called on Panama. Like Colmeyer getting a bump. So the foul was on CJ Rodriguez. Gary Forbes back into the game for Panama now. And good play there. CJ Rodriguez now takes it all the way and scores. A little quickness to the floor with his entry to the game. Back to a 7-point deficit for the Panamanians. Avalos. Oh. And Luzcando with a foul, but I think he threw an elbow, and if they look at that on a video replay, that he might get an unsportsmanlike. Watch this. His right elbow. Watch this at the end. Bam. That's an unsportsmanlike. Surely. Here it is. Here's well, it doesn't look quite as bad. It didn't look quite as bad from that angle, but that was flirting with one without a question. Referee had a better view than I did, though, so she's ruled that it was just a foul on the opposition. Here's Luzcando driving in, scores with the left hand. Well, that was a slick move. Estrada bumped over on the sideline. Avalos gets it over on the wing. Now he gets it back. Leans in. Oh, beautiful bounce pass. Finish by Mexico's number 27, Alejandro Reina, who's come into the game. Reina picks up the foul on Hicks. CJ Rodriguez. And Gary Forbes misses. Now he's got it back, and he puts it up and in. Good job by Daniel King to get it right back to him. And the drive in the basket is good by Victor Alvarez. Gaskins fouled, but will not get free throws for this one. Gaskins, 29 years of age now. Actually born in Georgia, the United States. Three-pointer is good for CJ Rodriguez. An offensive foul, this time called on Mexico. So Panama have reeled them right back in, haven't they? They trailing by just 4 points. The ball turned back over to Mexico. Now the ball turned over, and the pass up ahead to Gaskins. And he earns a trip to the line. Gaskins sinks the first. This guy's a player. I mean, he does so much for Panama. But also I like C.J. Rodriguez with this Panamanian team. He's really kind of brought some quality to that lineup since he's come into the game tonight. With Kondo as well. Getting the hands extended, making life difficult for the Mexicans. There's Camacho, short, and Rodriguez with the rebound. Mexico rebound that miss, and now come the other way. Estrada dumps it off, all right play. Basket with Reina, and now short. Lucas Martínez up to Camacho, and nice penetration, good decision and drive, and he will go to the line. Estrada has taken the lead to 7. It could go to 8. And he does indeed complete the three-point play, Estrada. Pablo Rivas back in the game. Gaskins goes behind his back. Forbes finishes. Martínez. Nice touch pass to the corner. Nice drive. Back outside to Lucas Martínez. Puts it up from deep. It's good! He's hit a couple of three-pointers from that part of the court. He is 3 of 4 from deep. And Panama call timeout again. Gaskins with those 6 points, hits 5. Gaskins 6 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. For Mexico, Martínez, he just hit the three-pointer. He's got 9 points now and 4 rebounds. Alvarez has 5 assists to go with his 2 points. Levy back in the game for Panama. Here's Forbes. Gaskins with 4 on the shot clock. Leans into one. And some offensive rebounds here for Panama. And Pablo Rivas is fouled by Machado. Rivas off target with the first one. Pass past Machado. And Forbes reached in, forced the ball to go off of Camacho's leg and out of bounds. So 2:41 remaining and another opportunity here for Panama. Oh, beautiful bounce pass inside. All fourth missed the layup. He came over for a reverse. Jump stop, no good. And Rivas got a hand. Gaskins came flying in, and they've called a foul on him trying to go for the rebound. That was the first personal on Gaskins. So Victor Alvarez sinks the first one. Takes it back up to a 9-point lead now. Biggest lead of the game. And the game now for Panama is Joel Munoz, number 18. Taking over some of the ball handling duties. And he will go to the line after getting fouled by Victor Alvarez. So nice job by Munoz after checking right into the game for the first time. And the teams head to the bench for a timeout. Mexico leading it 34-27.
Recordamos Jorge y Jonathan. En el lado donde empecemos es el que sube después al mano a mano. ¿Okay? Pongo el mano a mano y después me quedo abierto. El lado contrario que va a subir al pick. Si es contra zona, quiero Víctor, Luke, Jonathan, Jorge. Aquí jugamos con Cachuy. Paso el balón a Luke. En dos. Cuando paso el balón a Luke, Jonathan, poste alto. Jorge, te quedas mirando el balón. Nada más. ¿Okay? Luke.
En la posesión. Vamos a venir. 2-1-2. Ok, después de esto venimos 2-1-2, caemos en zona. Y en la posición de nosotros, dos lados con back pitch.
Necesitamos rebote.
Nos metemos todos a rebote. Vamos, chicos. Queremos que vos se vaya, vamos. 1, 2, 3.
Mexico with a chance. They'd like to get it back up to 9-10 points on this possession. Gonzalez swinging around the perimeter. Now Martínez is going to launch it. Boy, he is tough. You simply cannot give him any space. 4 of 5 from three-point range. Forbes over to Pablo Rivas on target. Martínez played 3 games, 3 qualifiers, and there they get another basket. And he came in. If there's one thing he can do, he can shoot the three-pointer. He's been proving that during the qualifiers. He had hit 10 of his previous 18 shots from three-point range. So this is really no surprise that he's knocked some in here. Good job, Mexico. Munoz reached in, committed the foul. Yeah, he got a lot of ball, but also raking down on it. He got some of the arm. First free throw is good. Biggest lead of the game, 12 points for Mexico. Rodriguez dribbling between the legs. And loses it. Teammate gets it, and then good hustle from Levy to tap it up and in. And timeout has been called. I think somebody in that Mexican team thought that the final buzzer was sounding, and they heaved the ball up the court thinking it was the end, but it actually stopped because of the timeout.
Aquí, Cachuy aquí, Luke aquí, me falta uno. Jonah, Ok, tú ponte aquí. Jugamos. Víctor, la agarra, la pones, la agarra, se la pasas a Iwi por fuera del campo. Pasa el balón por fuera del campo. Ok, Iwi, tú recibes y nos vamos todos. Ok, vas a recibir en carrera de Irwin de nuevo. Ok, no, me hace lo mejor.
¿Estamos claros? Es más equipo.
With some more yards in the game here. What will Mexico try to draw up? Oh, they're going to have another person they're going to pass to before they inbound it. Alvarez goes behind his back. He's launching it. Well, it was worth a try. Well, been a good first half. Mexico lead it 41-31 over Panama. Now I think I've seen everything. Referees doing selfies with the fans. I'm not sure if there's some type of connection there or if those were just the referees connecting with fans at halftime here, where Mexico lead it 41-31 in Monterrey in the Gimnasio Nuevo León Unido. And that man right there, Lucas Martínez, has been fabulous. 12 points, all on three-pointers. He's also got 4 rebounds. And Panama hanging tough. And, you know, they're not going to be able to fall asleep on these Panamanians because they're going to keep coming at Mexico and trying to sign off from their World Cup qualifier campaign with a win. While we've got a moment here, just to remind everybody, all 32 teams are now known for the World Cup. Mexico played at the World Cup last in 2014 in Spain and made it past the group phase, did a great job before eventual champions USA beat them in the round of 16. Panama last played at 2006 in Japan. Now, the teams that have qualified, I'll go ahead and start with the Americas. And you already know some of these, so just saying it as a reminder: Argentina, Brazil, Canada, Dominican Republic qualified tonight. Puerto Rico have also qualified. And last but not least, of course, the USA. They qualified long before this window. The other teams that have qualified: Angola, Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, Senegal, and Tunisia. From Africa, from Asia, Australia. From Asia, Australia, Iran, Jordan, Korea, and from Europe, we'll say it was China as the host nation. From Europe, I forgot to mention China before. From Europe, Czech Republic, France, Germany, Greece, Italy. Oh, I didn't mention Japan from Asia, sorry, before. From Europe, Italy, Lithuania, Montenegro, Poland. Anyway, go check out the FIBA.basketball website, and you can read all of the information on the latest on all 32 teams that will be in the draw coming up next month. Hicks got inside, denied at the rim. And another shot is good for Martínez, who now has 15. He's 5 of 6 from deep. And that is going to bring that basket from Benitez, a timeout from Panama.
Es el tirador. Agarra el aire. La cortina. Respira profundo. No dejemos que defensa
Jonathan y Fernando, solo puede pintar. Nunca puede salir. Nos rompen, corremos.
Martínez's numbers, actually, he's got 15 points after that last three-pointer. The draw will be held, it'll be in China, and it's going to be March 16th. It'll be in Shenzhen, so you'll be able to watch it. It'll be streamlined. It'll be streamed online, and so 10:30 GMT if you're watching in Europe. Here's Hicks. And this time he's able to get the foul called, and he will go to the line. Michael Hicks been around for a long time in the game of basketball. He is, takes a deep breath and shoots it and makes it. He makes one of two. And they get the ball inside to Benitez. He goes up and gets the foul. Hicks was actually in that Panama team that played at the World Championship, what it was then called the World Championship, in 2006, and averaged 10.6 points per game. If he goes this year, it'll be as a spectator. As Panama haven't qualified. Here's Benitez at the line. We talked about these qualifiers coming back and being held during the 6 windows, and how it's meant that these people here tonight have been able to watch their national team play. You look at them; they're pretty excited to be here. See this guy especially. Almost got another three-pointer to fall. That was close, and that would have been the best of the lot because that was a tough shot. Levy passes through the corner over to Forbes. He hits a three-pointer. Well, they were desperate for that one, trailing by 15 points. Here's Gaskins. Well, he was about to fall over. I don't know how he stayed on his feet there, but he scored and cut the deficit back to 10. So timeout called by Mexico.
Víctor, saca del fondo. They're going to play press right now. Víctor, get the ball out. And we play one. Fer, cortina en el medio, cortina y caemos. Si no hay nadie, pasa arriba y jugamos el back pick con Jonathan. Paciencia, no errores, ¿ok? Buenas decisiones, rebote ofensivo, jugamos 14 segundos.
15 points leading the way.
Cuando es un buen tiro y cuando no. Pero lo importante, no.
¿Estamos claros? El trabajo. No le permitamos a Fecha de esto. Vamos con medida arriba, doblamos. Y ofensiva. Vamos a mantenerlo abierto.
Scoring for the Panamanians. Martínez guarded, gets it over to Zesati. Leans into that. Now chases back on defense. Now Gaskins puts up a three. Boy, he's just putting his team on his back right now, isn't he? It's not surprising. He's done it before. Back to a 7-point game now. Three-point attempt. So the foul has been called. Forbes will go to the line. First one is good. Second one is good as well. Nine points for Forbes. Oh, and the dunk from Martínez. It's not all about the three-pointers. He also ran in for the jam. 17 points. Boy, kind of makes you wonder why this guy wasn't in the Mexican national team for all the qualifiers. He has got quality. Trevor Gaskins. Martínez with the board. Quick pass to Benitez. He goes back outside. Martínez swoops in for the rebound. Now the corner three. Benitez again gets it, goes up and scores with the left hand. Substitutions. Zazati picks up his second foul. Martínez is going to go take a seat for a minute. Can't imagine he'd be out too long. Three-point from Josimar Ayarza, and that was long. Kondo trying to get a foul, trying to get a travel call. Alvarez's pass was telegraphed, and Lefkondo was there to read it and tried to put enough English on there to get it to go in, but he'll have to settle for free throws. So Estrada picks up the foul. And Fernando does not make the first one. At the line tonight, Panama 9 of 13, not too bad. They're right, you don't want to be any worse than that. They're shooting right at 70%, 69%. Makes 1 of 2, so they're 10 of 14. Now they are definitely above 70%. .43%. Cole Meyer. Oh, beautiful drive, but the finish wasn't there. Cole Meyer takes a little bit of a bump, gets it to Benitez again. He can score it, can he, when he gets it down low? He's got a soft release. And Yarza scores with a spinning move. Machado has it. Passes back outside, and the three-pointer is good. So Machado strikes from downtown. Chance of Mexico ring throughout the Monterrey Arena. Oh, what a tremendous sight it is to see Michael Hicks still out here wheeling and dealing, showing what can happen as a professional if you look after yourself. He's going to go out. CJ Rodriguez comes back in. Meyer, a little bit of a Euro step there. Mexico get it back, launch a three. Panama rebounded. Lefkondo has it. Off one leg. Gaskins again. He's just so much fun to watch, isn't he? 13 points. Beautiful take and finish from Mexico. Gonzalez now with 5 points. Well, Lefkondo was going up. And just the benefit of the doubt on that one. Looked like it was good defense. Look at this. Oh, no, he got him. Good call by the ref. Never second guess. It's what you do. You see the replay, then you're like, oh, shouldn't have said that. Free throw is good by Lefkondo. First time these two teams met, Panama won in Panama City 76-65. Of course, Alex Perez played in that game. Having a good year in Europe with Banvit. Here's in Turkey. CJ Rodriguez pushes it quickly, turns it over. Javier Carter played in that game for Panama and led them in scoring and rebounding, 18 points and 9 rebounds, but he's not here tonight. Lucas Martínez was not in the Mexico team either. So you had a lot more veterans in that Mexico team. And this team here is getting the job done. Estrada at the line. And makes both to take it back up to a 9-point advantage. 2.5 minutes remaining in the quarter. Gonzalez picks up the foul. So the first one is good from Lefkondo. Nice high arcing shot. It's a 7-point game. Still some work to do for Mexico. And Machado, how in the world did he not turn that one over? I thought he was going to fall over. Holmeyer. Estrada puts it up at the line. It's good. Right at the shot clock buzzer. Oh, both players slipping down, or players from both teams. And then Gaskins decides to go ahead and foul, stop the break. Gaskins goes out to catch a breather. You can't see them coming back without him on the court, really, can you? But you never know. Estrada has it. Gets in the paint, passes it back out to Colmeyer. Ooh, air ball. Colmeyer. Alejandro Grant, number 3 in the game for Panama, and that's a Yarza. And the handoff. Oh. Gonzalez, three-pointer. 10-point lead. C.J. Rodriguez. Panama kind of get around 7 points. Deficit, and then Mexico make a shot. Here's Lezcando. Ooh. Huh. No. Guess he'll get to the line for that. Martínez is going to check back in, so that's probably not the best sight. Not the site that, they've called a technical foul. There was a foul called on Jorge Camacho. Looking through official stats, and it hasn't actually, okay, here it is. Nope, not yet. Lezcando makes the first free throw. So the foul, the technical, was called on the coach. And Lezcando comes up and pressures Martínez. Three-point attempt. Martínez tries to go with the follow. .9 seconds left, so it's still enough time to catch it and shoot it. As we saw earlier tonight, when Reggie Hearn called it with a second left in the right corner and hit a buzzer-beating three-pointer. So he didn't catch it cleanly, and that's the end of the third quarter. Mexico still on top. They lead it 66-57 against Panama. Okay, looking at the numbers, well, Panama doing a good job at the line now, 18-22. That's helping them stay in the game. Need to get a few more stops, though, and then baskets. There's no doubt that Lucas Martínez has been a real weapon tonight with his three-point shooting, hitting 5 3-pointers. Martínez also showed us his dunking. Benitez has had the soft release around the hoop. So the fans in Monterrey wondering if their team's going to be able to hold on and win this game against Panama this time. Panama won it the last time they played in Panama. Well, Hicks back in the game. And Estrada fumbles it away. Here's Lethcando. Oh, he tried to dunk it. And now the coach is going to be upset. Should have been 2 points. Good shot from Jorge Camacho. That's a 4-point swing when you consider that Lethcando missed the dunk. Beautiful bounce pass from Lethcando to Levy, but then Levy didn't make it. Three-point attempt. Chasing back and committing the foul, Victor Alvarez. Yards and misses. Now more Mexico. Martínez goes to his left. Now over on the left. The miss and the Yarza with the rebound. Ball intended for Lethcando. So Gaskins now going to come back in the game. Will he come in for Lethcando? Nope, he's going to come in for Josimar. So Josimar Ayarza. Actually, it's Forbes that comes in. Well, Gaskins is coming in as well. Three-pointer. Forbes with the rebound. Mexico going deep to their bench frequently, giving a lot of the guys playing time, which is good to see. Erwin Avalos back in the game, number 5. Levy, long. Levy played at Wake Forest, American college basketball, several years ago. University that gave the basketball world Tim Duncan. short jump shot. And Luthando passes to Levy, who scores on the break. Now it's 6.5 minutes remaining. Martínez was fouled by Luthando, I think. Maybe they're going to say it was on Levy. Martínez in the corner. He's got another three in there for us. Maybe he's going to pass it. Macho missed. And now Levy again in Panama with under 6 minutes to go. Gaskins launches it. Levy gets the long rebound. Luthando for three. Martínez. Look at Mexico win the rebound. Victor Alvarez missed that three. Martínez pulls up for three. Not this time. And Luthando picks up the second team foul in the fourth quarter. Olivia's doing pretty well, but they're going to bring in King. 5 minutes remaining, 5:08. So Benitez in, calls the play, and Mexico can't rest yet. Well, Camacho fumbles it away. And now Estrada picks up another foul. Luthando for three. Still too long. And then Daniel King fouled by Benitez. Well, it wasn't intentional, but he definitely fouled him. Whoa. And that was a hard pick there by King. He's lucky. He might be lucky he didn't get an unsportsmanlike on that. But he has picked up his fifth foul, so he has to go sit down for the rest of the game. There you go, Machado. He's getting the rock. Heck, excuse me, Jorge Camacho. Hicks from deep. Now under 4 minutes remaining, and Mexico leading by 11. Estrada drifts into the lane, passes it out. Now Avalos wide open. And nobody there to box out. And again, pump fake, pass it back out. New 14. Camacho has it. He puts up a fadeaway, gets it to go. Look at that, the Mexican bench erupted. They loved it. They appreciate the hustle. Look at this. This is a big event tonight. Very nice crowd in Monterrey. They're taking the Mexico national team around the country, and this is the reception you get. I mean, everybody buys up all the tickets. It's phenomenal how they support this national team in this country. Gaskins 13 is still leading the way.
Ahora están muertos. Rebote y correr. Vamos, venga, va.
Oh, you heard it. It says we're dead. We need to run. That was the play that got everybody up on their feet. It's been a fun night for the Mexico fans here in Monterrey because their team has been leading for most of the contest. Panama did lead by 2 points early in the game, but that's been it. So Gaskins calls the play. CJ Rodriguez misses with his attempt. And let's see if the players can somehow execute the instructions by quickening the pace here. 2:45 to go. Another timeout. Let's go down to the huddle.
Luke, afuera, Irwin, José. ¿Qué? Jugamos esta situación, José. Irwin, tú debajo, Fernando arriba, ¿ok? Tengo arriba a Camacho. Vamos, quiero salida de José rápido.
Vamos al puño. Hombre de la esquina. ¿Todo claro? Hey, 6 segundos después, vamos al puño. El pin directo. 2, 4, 5, todavía hay juego. Vamos, vamos, 2, 4, 5. Vamos aquí.
So congratulations to all the teams that have made it to the World Cup: Angola, Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, Cote d'Ivoire, Czech Republic, China hosting it, of course. Dominican Republic, France, Germany, Greece, Iran, Italy, Japan, Jordan, Korea, Lithuania, Montenegro, New Zealand, Nigeria, Philippines, Poland, Puerto Rico, Russia, Senegal, Serbia, Spain, and Tunisia, Turkey, USA, and Venezuela. And Estrada scores coming out of the timeout with that bank shot. And the lead now is again 15 points. This will be the first time that the World Cup has ever had 32 teams. It will be a basketball extravaganza, and it will be staged all over China. In fact, 8 cities will serve as hosts for the group phase. And I can't wait. It'll be fun to go back to China We were there for the Olympics in 2008. Also, we've been there for different FIBA Asia events, FIBA Asia Cups. It's always good to go to the Far East. It's exciting. They love the basketball there. And, you know, the Philippines, Japan, and Indonesia will host the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup, and maybe these two teams will make it there. There's Estrada. Now the reach, and C.J. Rodriguez charges. Alvarez passes into the corner to Avalos. Estrada, his pass inside is kicked by Luzcando. Joel Munoz comes back into the game, so C.J. Rodriguez takes a seat. And with 1:35 remaining, it's looking like Mexico are going to celebrate a victory here today. As Martínez follows up his own shot, and he's fouled by Ayarza, so he will go to the line for a three-point play. So this will be Mexico's 5th victory in their 12 qualifying games. They will sentence Panama to the bottom of the table, to the bottom of Group E. But from the Americas, USA, Argentina, Puerto Rico, Canada, Venezuela, Brazil, Dominican Republic. It's going to be fun watching them represent the Americas at the FIBA Basketball World Cup in China. A minute to go in this one, the last game of the World Cup qualifiers. And the basket is good by Reina. Well, Panama coach had wanted a timeout. I think he might just let him play it out now. There's Josimar scoring with a little jumper in the lane. So Gaskins comes out after a solid effort tonight. Over and back, so Panama get it back again, and this could be it, actually. Don't know if Mexico will attack again if they get it with less than 24 seconds. Three-point attempt. Okay, we'll see if they go up or if they just dribble it out. I think they're just going to dribble it out. So, Mexico and Panama entertained us tonight, and it's Mexico who kind of opened it up late. Maybe the score flatters them a little bit, but they win it 78-61 over Panama in the very last game of the America's qualifiers. Look at that, the pride holding up the Mexican flag. Happiness in Monterrey tonight. Mexican players and coaching staff, physios, trainers, they thank the fans for tonight, and also for a great season. It's always better to sign off with a win, always. And in fact, Mexico have signed off with 2 wins, because in their first game in this one they beat Uruguay 88-77. So it was a very good 6th window for the Mexican national team, and perhaps something to build on moving forward for this national team program.